show tunes. Hi. Hey. How you doing? Welcome. The Elden Ring. Last time on Elden Ring, so far in Elden Ring, we're a thing called a Tarnished. We're a member of the first Elden Lord Godfrey's army. Godfrey was previously the Elden Lord when he was married to Queen Marika. They got a divorce, he left, and was basically, he was banished from the lands between, the lands where the game takes place and where she's the queen of. After some time after he got excommunicated, she remarried into a man named Radagon, and is currently married to Radagon, the second Elden Lord. Previously, Radagon was married to Renala. Marika was his second marriage as well. He was married to he was married to Renala. With Renala, Radagon had 3 children, Ranni, Radahn, and Ricard. And with Marika, he had 2, Miquella and Melania. When Marika was with Godfrey, they also had 3 children. We've heard of one named Moog. We've heard of another named Godwyn, who actually died. More on that in a second. However, the third one we don't know anything about and we haven't met. The first one, Godwyn the Golden, is actually the thing that kicked off the entire game, as Godwyn the Golden got murdered by Ranni using Black Knife assassins. They basically killed him. And this caused Marika to have a little bit of a breakdown and shatter the Elden Ring. The runes of the Elden Ring were then spread amongst the demigod children, and later, after they failed to reform the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord, the Tarnished, us, were revived, and now we have to go and reforge the Elden Ring and become the Elden Lord and reforge it in our vision. There's a bunch of side quest stories and stuff that have been happening as well. Most importantly, Hyetta, who's been eating Shabriri grapes, which are actually eyeballs infected with fury. And also Millicent, who was a baby found inside of Caelid following a battle between Melania and Radahn that caused her to basically explode, inflicting the entirety of the area with scarlet rot. And Millicent was found as a baby inside of this rot and raised by a guy named Gowry. And we've been helping her basically follow in Melania's footsteps. Yeah. That's about everything. There's other, like, little story bits here or there that are important, especially involving outer gods like the Greater Will, or the Formless Mother, or so on and so forth. But we'll talk about them when we see them. So last time, we were inside of this cave. We were looking for a different cave, but did not find it. Did not find it. But now we have a little bit of a different mission. I don't have a prepared to-do list like I usually do. Can I remove this? Okay. We do not have a prepared to-do list like I have for the last 2 streams, but I do kind of have a framework of what I want to do today. Now, first and foremost, is this cave that I was talking about, that we were going to find last time. Yeah, I agree, Vic. First and foremost is this, freaking brain, is this cave that I was talking about. We couldn't find it last time, so I moved on from it and killed a giant dragon, for fun. Like a real American. Dragon are the bison. So now we are still looking for that cave. I know it's in this general area. But it does have an item that I would like to have. There's also this Everjail. Speaking of, here's a prediction, chat. Also, the crowd control stuff should be active. Let me know if that's working. Is all of that stuff working? What's up, Ace? One! Seems to be working. I'm thinking of alliterations for you. Oh, thanks. Rue dilly darn doo doo Sunn. That's what you could think of? Hang on, I'm realizing that that my mustache is going directly into my mouth. Hang on, let me apply some extra cum real quick. A little extra cum. Okay. The amount of mustache hairs that I've actually eaten. True chatter love right here, huh? I arrived again? Well, I always wanted to play in the VOD. Get stunned. Oh, I got stunned. Oh, I drank the wrong thing. Okay. That's new. There we go. 2! Now we can learn about hues. That's a little bit of an easy one. Hughes came from Celia to study the Haima Conspectus at the Academy, where he became a battle mage. Haima scholars seek to quell conflict with cannon fire and the gavel, but Hughes developed a longing for it. I don't know how to read, chat. I think it's time that I come clean with you, that I be honest with you. I don't know how to read. I don't know what English is. I've actually been speaking Russian this entire time. Yeah. And I just don't know how to read. I try my best while I'm live. Hi, Ryo. How are you? Hey, here's another one. Are you named? Oh, you don't have a name. Never mind. If they don't have a name, I don't care. We'll leave that prediction up, though, because I am going into a cave. I think. Oh, I'm not. This isn't a cave. Hi, Ace. How are you? How's your stream? I'm gonna kill this virgin. The right thing to do. Yeah, it's fair. Oh, that's fine. Do I have any, that's fine. There we go. Alright, Willie. Alright. Okay. Worms. While that happens, I think it's time to do something big. To do something big, we need to go somewhere big. I marked over there, but that's actually wrong. I think it's just that castle. It's been a while. We've been fucking around a lot, doing a bunch of other, like, random stuff. I think it's time that we do something big. Something notable. Something story, greater story related. And to do so, we have to basically, we have to do a couple steps. You mean this? No, that's the abandoned cave. That's what we're abandoning. We're abandoning the abandoned cave. All right. I fell. How's your exercise, Quack? Oh, never mind. Not over. Oh, they followed me. But yeah, I watched Dune 2 over my break, by the way, chat. And I have to say, I have to be honest. That movie is alright. It's alright. It's alright. I hate that that in Hollywood there's like 6 actors. You watched what? Dune 2? I hate that in Hollywood there's like 6 actors. I remember like back when these franchises were starting, like Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings and like all the ones that we always talk about, like even like Game of Thrones, right? All these like series and franchises that people talk about and praise. When people talk about these, like they're all started with decently unknown actors. Like, there's a couple, like, decently known people in them. Like, Game of Thrones has Sean Bean. That didn't work out. Like, Game of Thrones has Sean Bean, or, Harry Potter has the actor that played Dumbledore that I can't remember the name of. He was pretty known at the time, and in turn, Lord of the Rings had Gandalf and Saruman, who were both played by pretty well-known people, right? So, like, it's not to say that there weren't known actors in these. There were. But, like, the bulk of the cast for these movies were pretty unknown. And now, every single movie that comes out is always launched with, like, well-known actors. You know, like, even the beginning of Marvel, right? That a lot of people would say was the best part of Marvel, was, like, leading up to Endgame. Or even before that, like, even the beginning of Marvel, like, sure, Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans were, like, in things and were decently known. But pretty much everybody else until Avengers were, like, pretty decently unknowns. So, like, meanwhile, like, in Dune, every single actor in Dune is an actor that's in everything. You know, every single one. These are actors that are in everything that comes out. It's like Hollywood has like 5 actors that they just keep rotating in all of the things. Meanwhile, it is like one of the most demanding jobs in the world because everybody wants to be a fucking actor. You know what I mean? It's like they just stopped. Like at one point they just stopped hiring new people. I think it's fucked up. I don't watch movies anymore because I feel like part of the issue is that these actors got popular from series / reoccurring pieces. I mean, maybe. I mean, like, one of the people that is in everything, I feel, is Florence Pugh, who is in Dune 2. She's in everything. She's a good actress. She's good at what she does. But, like, ever since Midsummer, she has been in every single movie. Every single one! I don't even know Florence. Well, she was in Midsummer. She was, Black Widow's sister in Marvel. She was in Oppenheimer, as the, romantic interest, and, a lot of things. Like, yeah, Zendaya is another one. Zendaya is in everything. And now having watched... I fucked that up. Now having watched Dune 1 twice and Dune 2 once, she's the worst part of the fucking movie! She's the worst part! Like, it's not even that she's a bad actress. She just doesn't belong there. She doesn't fit in. All the things I haven't seen. Okay. Well, she's in everything. Like I said, I'm not a movie watcher. I envy. I just don't get it. I don't get why we look at these things that, like, God damn it. Some of the movies that, like, people look at and, like, are the legendary movies that stick with them forever is, like, I would say the 2 biggest ones is Lord of the Rings. 3 biggest ones. I'd say the 3 biggest ones are Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter, and Star Wars. Right? Those are, like, the 3 big franchises. You could argue Marvel. Marvel is still ongoing and has lost its splendor because it's gone on too long. It lived long enough to see itself become the villain, you know? So I would say, for like movie franchises, I would say the 3 big ones are Harry Potter, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. And all 3 of these, a through line thing in all 3 of these is that majority of the main cast going into the film were relatively unknown. They didn't, like, not have work before, but they weren't big actors. You know what I mean? And despite that, it's something that we've lost. It's something that Hollywood doesn't do anymore. I think that's stupid. It's like 4 actors have gotten in, and now they're just in, and that's it. There's nobody else is allowed to have anything. This door's locked. Whoa! Oh, it's that guy. Why is the guy that is, like, the core defense of this castle outside of the castle? Shouldn't you be, like, up on the wall? Why are you out here? gonna die. Holy shit. There's so many guys here. Oh my god. Also, side thing. First off, I'm done talking about movies now. This castle is like owned by Redmayne, right? So this is Radahn's stuff, right? And you can see in their gear, they're all wearing like red and black, right? Which are Radahn colors. But even more than that, their little symbol that they have is a lion with a sword. And they all use fire magic and stuff, which is one way to push back the rot. That's what they're trying to do. And a cool little detail about them. That guy doesn't have it, but where's the other guy got it? There he is. A cool little detail about them that kind of separates them from other areas is that their peasants are much more well armored than other areas, I feel. They're much more, they have much more armor. So even though they're like, peasant drafts, I guess, levies, I guess is the word. So even though they're like peasant levies, they're much more well armored than all the other peasants around the world. And maybe that's because they're in this rot area. Maybe, Radahn just cares more about the peasants in his army. We don't really know. But regardless, they are much more well-armored than the other peasant levies that are around. I don't know, little thing. Just the little details. I think it would make sense. I think it would make sense that Radahn cares more about his levies than the other demigods. A levy is basically just a draft, by the way. A drafted soldier. Anyways, I think it makes sense that Radahn would care more about his levies than the other characters. Because, and I cannot stress this enough, and we'll learn more about it as we go. Radahn is the only good guy in this story. Like, there's a lot of bad guys, and a lot of reasons of why they're bad. Radahn is the only undeniably good guy. And there's like a little bit of an asterisk there, which we'll talk about. Because he does do like one bad thing that you could argue is like bad enough to make him a bad guy. But like, for the most part, he's the good guy. Within the festival of war. Honor General Radahn with a warrior's glory. It's in your hands, Sir Jaren. Anything. That's redonkulous. Ah ha 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 ha. Ah, ha, ha. That was actually really good. Ooh. Little platforms to drop down. Eh. We have more to do here. do that. You have to slap your knee. My bad. There you go. There you go. Ooh, was that something? Yes, but not from here. I want you to know that, I want y'all to know that when doing a flip was redeemed, I had to flip myself over on the mat. That's amazing. Can I break this? Struggled so hard reading that. Yeah, I don't know how to read. We've addressed this. Imported dagger design with a rather unique handle. The blade can be swung about the extension of one's fists. We haven't really shown off the fist weapons. The fist weapons are pretty unique, and I could be wrong on this. There could be a different weapon that does this that I don't know about. But the fist weapons are pretty unique because if you do this, wrong button. If you do this, it dual wields. See that? This is the button that usually does the dual wielding thing, but it's still a block and in turn still a parry. But the attack motion changes. See that? Now every single attack is dual wielded with an extra bonus of this. And this is all the fist weapons, I believe. So this, for example, is another fist weapon. You can see this is still a block. In turn, also, I think, a parry. But it changes up the attacks. So the light attacks and the strong attacks are now with both fists. And you can change that up more by doing it one-handed like this. See what I mean? I was very close to doing a fist-only playthrough for this playthrough. But I was worried that it would be too similar to Dex. I'm still down to change later. There is respeccing in this game, so I'm down to change our build later to, like, spice it up. We, like, just got this sword. Yeah, I'm down to change it up later, but for now, I'm gonna stick with what we got. Yeah. Let me do this. This is gonna be a hard fight. Interestingly, you can see on this creature that they have horns, but they're cut off. Showing some sort of connection with the omen. Holy shit. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. I'm alive. I'm dead. It's over. I'm dead. I'm alive. Hey, burrito. I'm dead. I'm dead. It's over. Oh my god, I'm alive. No. Ooh. You dead? Okay. Jesus Christ. God damn. Goo Lagoon. We got, fucking, where the hell is this one? Lion Claw, skill of the Red Maids who fought alongside General Radon, somersault forward, striking foes with the armament. Alright, cool. I didn't give fucking, oh my god. I hate this fuck-ass line that's harder than some bosses. I'm a god gamer, though, so I had zero issue. How do I open this gate? Probably up there. Hey, Sailor, how you doing? Also, I'm doing good, Burrito. How are you? Penis. What? Do I have to jump this? I don't... Okay. How do I get over there? Jump it, I guess. Does this open the gate? All that for a mushroom. Yep. All that for a mushroom. Worth it. How many juice do I have? Almost 30. Okay. I'm good, Madge. You're good, Madge? What does that mean? What does that mean? You're good, Madge? What does that mean? What does that mean? Madge because of the mushroom. Oh, good and Madge? Oh, now you made me good and mad. Is that what we're going for? You can be Gadge? Go Gadget? I like to build brown bricks. In Minecraft. Can I level up with this? I don't know what I need to level right now. 37! Alright, okay. Alright. So, this leads us towards Radon. Now, I think... Ooh, I almost threw my phone. Now, we could go and do this and go defeat Radon. However, immediately after we're going to be stopped to do something else. So it's a question of, do we want to do this now, or do we want to go do the first thing first? What do I want to do? I think us having this side of grace here that would lead us into this fight means that we're going to be able to do it immediately. And we are going to do that before the end of the day. What the fuck is that? Interesting. We need to go do this soon. But priority number one for right now Well, we could do the worm faces. Let's do the worm faces real quick. Priority number 1 right now is getting into the big city. We're going to get into Leyndell. First, we're going to kill some worm faces. Here's a prediction. Okay. This area is spooky. Because every single one of these worm faces are incredibly strong. But most importantly, something to keep of note here. I didn't mean to do this. You can see on these worm faces that they have little bits of ears. You see that? But also over here with these guys, you can see that they're wearing clothing, and it's kind of noble-esque, you know? So at some point, and we're going to learn why, at some point, these worm faces, they can induce rot, or not rot, sorry, curse. I think I just lost the reason that I came over here. They can induce curse. Curse is very strongly associated with Deathroot and Godwin and the death of Godwin. Holy shit. You can see that I just got death blighted. This is the same thing that happened to Roger that caused him to be paralyzed from the waist down and then eventually died. So, the theory is, and more on this eventually, but the theory is that these guys are infected with death blight. And this is what happens to you. Holy shit. This is what happens to you when you get infected by this death blight. Turn into one of these guys. What I'm saying is, chat, these guys are cosplaying as worms. They're cosplaying as you. Touch 3 phantom crests. Okay. They seen that you guys were so fucking cute. And these worm faces were like, I want to be like them, so they glued worms to their face. That's what happened. That's what happened, chat. I want this thing that they're fucking waddling around. Oh! If it's something bad, we're re-rolling. Oh! Whiz!
Hot dang, a whole golly 62 eons. It's really been a hot minute, huh?
Yes. Robo, thank you for the tier 3. I hope you enjoy your emotes and your balloon. Alright, chat, find me a quiz online. If you don't find me one, then I'll find one. Find me a quiz, and I'll take a quiz. It could be anything that you want other than the BDSM quiz. I'm not doing that one. But it'd be anything. Any quiz that you want, I'll take it. I'll do it. Where's Eli? I don't know. Give me a quiz, I'll do it. Trying to find the 200 question Pokemon quiz. I mean, if that's the one you want me to do. Did me killing that guy count as getting the last rune? Oh, is this it right here? Is it? This guy's... Yeah. Seen that it was glowing. Here you go, Drew. Does that is or what? Can't decide on one. Can't decide on one. You guys have to come to a consensus. You guys want me to do the Persona quiz or the Batman quiz or the How Gay Are You quiz? Take your pick. Or something else. We can make a poll. A poll can happen. If need be. Does a poll need to happen? Unseen blade, unseen form. Did I pass by the spells? I did. One of the night sorceries of Celia, Town of Sorcery. So why is it up here? Enchants ornament held in the right hand, making it completely invisible. The sorcery being cast while on most used by Celian assassins to present themselves as unarmed sorcerers. Makes the caster semi-invisible. Excuse me. While on horseback, effect extends to cover the mount. The sorcery can be cast while in motion. The Celian assassins considered every option that aided their dirty work. I'll make a pull, hey god. I'll make a pull. Alright, here you go. 5-minute poll. Oh. Is it because I said gay? No? Is it because I said Persona? Which didn't allow me to put gay in the poll? Twitch, are you homophobic? Twitch, are you homophobic? Twitch, are you homophobic? You didn't let me put gay as a poll option? Alright. Chat, make sure you vote on the prediction as well. So vote on the poll and the prediction. I really want what's in the middle of these guys. It's probably gonna be nothing for me. Oh, did I already get it? I guess it was nothing for me because I don't even remember. I don't even remember getting it. Arca, how you doing? How was the fun-to-thon? Golden Slam? Man. You and your fucking curse. Oh, my bones. Okay. Oh, I'm dead. Yeah. The Fundathon was great. Finished a sketch work in progress of Daki Makura. Googling Daki Body pillow, got it. Where the fuck? Hi, Farm, how are you? Why does this dude look like a 2012 SCP? So, these guys are infected by Death Blight, is what they call it. It is basically an infection given by death itself, and is present because of the death of Godwin. And this area, theoretically, used to be humans, and most likely nobles of some variety. But since the death of Godwin, for one reason or another, they have been morphed into these things, these worm faces. They are not only very strong, but they give the worst affliction in the game, Deathlight. Persona? Alright, we're gonna do a Persona quiz real quick. Farm was referring to you? Oh, to me? Oh, because I'm fucking hot and everybody wants to write about me. The SCP is like the hot guy that everybody like wants to be and is attracted to, and like, you know. Drew made dress body pillow in the merch store when someone makes it and gives me permission to sell it. I think we're safe to chill here. All right, hang on. I'll do this. Do this. Nope. Okay, I think that pause. No, it does not. How do I pause the game? Help. I accidentally unequipped my weapon. That's cool. Hey God, wait. There it is. Menu explanation. Is that how? Yeah, there we go. I got it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do this this poll, this quiz, but for the live audience only. Okay. Oh, I oopsied. Hang on, I oopsied. Hang on, I oopsied. You can't offer up more quizzes after I've already done the quiz. You're too late. There's a poll for Batman or gay. Take your pick. Holy shit! This thing just motorboated me. Well. I'm dead, I'm alive, I'm dead, I'm alive. Okay. Nope, dead. I took the quiz, what'd you get? 'Cause personally, I'm a snake. I also got toucan. I feel as though me being a snake was decided specifically because you guys said I was shady, which I don't think I am, but apparently I'm shady. End of the Fucking World was good, but it got canceled. It was alright. It was alright. You know what else got canceled that I learned yesterday? I learned two things yesterday. Firstly, I learned that there's a second season of Our Flag Means Death. Didn't know that. That didn't get marketed at all. And the other thing that I noticed was that Our Flag Means Death got canceled. So there was a second season that didn't get marketed, and then a third season that got canceled. Now, here's the thing about Our Flag Means Death, for those of you that haven't watched it. Our Flag Means Death has a gay protagonist. It features two primarily gay characters. Man, I wonder why it didn't get marketed and then got canceled. Ew!
My eye!
How you doing, Whimsy? Warner Brothers, also HBO, is notoriously bad in general. They're very bad. In turn, unfortunately, also DC. But Warner Brothers is notoriously bad when it comes to anything that is human. They're really fucking bad. Fortunately, also Cartoon Network. They're really bad. Alright, I'll do the gay quiz after the, break. Can you, link it again? I think it was gum. Well. There you No, that is not the quiz. Hold on, thank you. Doing well? Good. It's almost time. Are you excited? This fucking boss. 3! Well, how gay are you? Eh. Okay. Like I said, it's the worst status affliction in the game. There's nothing you can do. Just have to sit here and deal with it, basically. Oh, ad break now. That's unfortunate. This one doesn't count. I'm not actually back. I'm not. It's not true. It's not real. It's fake. Fake. It's not real. Alright, let's get back to it. This is attempt 4. By the way. Do the Oh yeah, I was gonna do the Batman one. Give me the Batman one. Alright, this is attempt 4. The gate quiz was wrong. That gate quiz was bad. Alright. 4. I got Tim Drake, and you're probably trying for it and took it multiple times. Am I right, Via? You just wanted it. You needed it. That's such a cool death. You're a cool death. Got it. Do it to get Jason? I thought you liked Tim Drake. I thought Tim Drake... Is Tim Drake not the one that becomes Red Hood? No, that's Jason Todd. Never mind. Tim Drake was Robin number 3. Hey homie, can we back it up? Jumps real smooth. Nice. Nice. Whew. Make sure y'all are gambling. Always go into the void. Okay. We completed that, so now we don't need to do that anymore. I don't know what this cave is. I'm gonna ignore it. We need to go up. Wait, what's to my left? This is also a ruin? This place is just celebrated, surrounded by ruins. Is this one with a woodfolk ruin? Is this one with a hidden entrance? Or whatever? I can't believe you guys said I was shady. Here we go. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Is this a boss or a chest? Just a chest. Oh yeah, I forgot we got that other one. Now, if you've seen a chest out in public, what would you do? Golden Slam, skill of the avatars that protect the minor Erd trees. Jump high into the air and crash down on the ground ahead, resulting in pratful sends golden shockwaves in all directions. What? What? Huh? Booba, correct answer was grab them. Yep. Correct answer was sexual assault. Thank you for your time. Okay, chat. About to get a little stressful. Fuck. No! Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. Okay. Stop it. Okay. No more. Okay. I don't recall what's over there, but I do know that there is a thingy right here. We're not out of the woods yet. We're not out of the woods yet. Temporary break. Okay. Wait, I have 40,000 souls. Look at y'all being all cute and shit.
Spoken echoes of Queen Marika linger here as well. Shall I share them with you? In Marika's own words, hear me, demigods. My children, beloved, make of thyselves that which ye desire. Be it a lord, be it a god, but should ye fail to become aught at all, ye will be forsaken, amounting only to sacrifices.
And that's what's happening
Shall I
right now.
turn your runes to strength? Let my hand rest upon you. For but a moment, share them with me. Your
You're being
thoughts,
sacrificed.
your ambitions, the principles you would follow.
That's your moment. We currently, because of our thingy, have 34 strength. We remove this. You can see our right arm, or both of our weapons do a little bit less damage. Isn't that? Just a little bit less. And you can also see that our strength goes down from 34 to 32. I guess that's still raising attributes. I guess this would be the better option. It goes down from 34 to 29, and then you can see that our damage goes down quite a bit. Yeah. Butter. Alright. Not out of the woods yet. We're gonna go back a little bit. Take a look around. Eddie Butter bought some butter. Why are you procrastinating, Quack? Online course is about what? Accounting? Why are you doing those? Are you interested in getting into accounting? Not really? Then why are you doing them? I mean, they're useful skills to have, don't get me wrong. The thing I'm not? What? I'm so fucking confused. What? I'm not doing the courses that I applied for. Well, why'd you apply for them? Huh? My counselor told me it would be a good thing to have on a resume. All right. Okay. Fucking rude. Is there a deadline to do the courses? We've explored that now. Now we have two options, but I think it would be better to just follow the path for now, because we could go that way. The path has things. Things are nice. We also should go up there. The path has things. Things are nice.
I see thee, little Tarnished, smoldering with that wretched flame ambition.
Hi. Hello again. I think his name was Margit. Hi. Oh. Alright. A 13-hour course, so meaning you have to do it in 13 hours? Okay, it spawned me beyond where I was, but like I'm still gonna go back and fight that. That was cool. Does it spawn again?
I see thee,
Oh, it's this guy.
smoldering with that wretched flame.
Interesting. He was like disguised as that? Interesting. Yeah, like an illusion. Interesting. Okay. Fuck. No, it's just 13 hours long. I can do it at whenever I want. Then you're not procrastinating. You're just choosing to prioritize other things. Yeah, I mean, it's good to have on a I mean, accounting is a good skill to have in general. Like, even outside of getting a job, it's a good skill to have. I don't think you're procrastinating if there's not a deadline. You're just choosing to prioritize other things.
I see thee, Tarnished, smoldering with that wretched flame ambition.
Shit. I tried to cancel out of the Estus, but it wouldn't let me. Jesus Christ. I think that would be it. Sometimes, fuck. I think that would be it. Something I enjoy doing, but I keep lying to myself and to my counselor. This is the career you want to pursue, right? Me, yes, no, hell no. Then don't do it. Like, you got to be honest with them. I'm so used to lying because of masking. It's hard to break the habit. One thing you got to break because it's like you're going to end up in a place that you don't enjoy. It's not permanent. You can go somewhere else, but like, I mean, like, accounting is a useful skill to have. But, like,
Tarnished.
I still don't think you're procrastinating. You're just prioritizing doing other things right now. Yeah, I mean, Gum's right. Gum, who is a counselor, is right. I should, but I go on autopilot. Maybe, do you think that... I mean, like, you were, fucking, what do you call it? It's called agoraphobic? Is that what it's called when you don't like it? Is that what it's called? Is that what it's called? You were in that situation for a long time. Maybe you're just not, maybe you're diving into all this stuff too fast for yourself. I don't know. Maybe you're taking on more than you can handle right now. You need to wean into it. No?
Tarnished. Smoldering.
Alright. Buddy. I'm in a hole. Alright? Well. There we go. Got in a good rhythm. Homie, you have 2 health. Go down. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Are you fighting the illusion because he's important? Well, he gave me a buttload of souls and also an item. The item, not too important. I kind of already had a version of it, a weaker version of it. That was a +1. Oh, I actually didn't. The Erdtree's old sap becomes amber, treasured in as the most precious of jewels in the Age of Godfrey, the first Elden Lord. Primordial life energy resides inside. Excuse me. Yeah, it gave me a bunch of juice. Probably am, not gonna lie. I decided this job hunt thing when I was at rock bottom with my mental health. Maybe you should take it slower. I think maybe you're trying to dive into things a bit too fast. Maybe. I don't know. I know you always talk about on different days you talk about a bunch of different things. Like you're talking about going to college and you're talking about getting a job at the same time. Maybe just do one thing at a time instead of trying to do all of this at once. Focus on and now it's just a normal guy. Focus on improving your mental health until you're ready to do all this kind of stuff instead of just doing it immediately. I need to speedrun? I don't think you do. I think you need to take it slow. I think if you end up speedrunning it, you're just going to end up back to where you were. And I think that you should be way more afraid of that than the alternative, which is what you're doing right now, or attempting to do right now. Or the alternative, or rather, let me reword. I think you should be a lot more afraid of going back to where you were. Than the alternative, which is taking it slow and building up so that you never go there again. You know? Build up to it. I'll get there. One thing at a time. And I think the best thing that you could be doing first, personally, again, I'm not a fucking therapist. I don't know shit. I think personally the thing that you should be doing first is focusing on your mental health and getting to a point where you don't feel like you need to mask to your counselor or to your therapist or so on and so forth, the people that you shouldn't be masking to, you know? Working your way up to getting to that point. Because you will. You just need to get there. It's time. It's not something that you can just snap and be good with. You know? I was freaking out about jobs in school my first time in uni, and I had to drop out. Yeah, I mean, that happens to a lot of people. You gotta do what you can. Restores half of total FP. Temporary boosts faith, boosts resistance, and heals statuses. That's pretty cool. Temporarily boosts poise in mixed physique. I think I definitely want the speckled part here. That's really good. Boosts magic, boosts lightning, boosts holy, boosts charge attacks. Slightly negates damage. Eliminate all FP. Purifies lore bug, causes explosion. I think probably the best move would be to do... Kinda want to do the charged attacks. Eliminates all FP consumption. No. I think let's do this one. So that when I use it, I get a little bit of a buff as well. Yeah. Cool. Alright. Now we have this. Now we can see the capital. So, we could take this path and head up here, and use that to get into Leyndell. I believe it looks like it ends in a dead end. However, I would rather go this way. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to talk to this finger reader first. Yeah. What's this, thing that drops down? You a boss? You're just a dude. You're just a dude. Okay, then I don't care. Getting accommodations for my autism because I'd lived like 25 years without them. I decided not to in year 3. And then when I had them in year 4, it made a world of a difference. Well, this guy's following me all the way up here. I guess I'm gonna not. I guess I'm just gonna go up here and press the thing because I wanted to talk to that finger reader. That's why I rode that way. I like that that's just a normal dude now. Also, we didn't talk about it during the Margit fight originally. That was the guy that, that was like the first big boss fight when we entered Stormville ages ago. That was like a redo of that fight. We didn't talk about it when I first fought him. But he's also an omen. You can see that he has like the horns and stuff and a tail and stuff like that. He's another one of the omen.
Please, I can read them.
Open my window.
Your fingers, please, your fingers. The fingers I served once prophesied a Tarnished would one day become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order. Surely you see it too. The gold that enshrouds the heavens. The great tree which begets the pillars of light. Oh, Tarnished, hasten to the foot of the tree. And whatever you might face, the fingers will surely guide you. You, please.
Thanks. All right. Fuck the hell out of that finger reader. Also, I already read that. Yeah, I don't know, Quack. I think you just need to take on less. I think you're making the same mistake that Dude did going into this new job of, like, changing up too much at once. Which is fine. You know, it's okay to make mistakes. It's just, important to know your limits. And also, I still don't think you're procrastinating. Especially with, like, all your hip stuff happening as well. You know? Hip and leg stuff. Ravussi. A little, but that's okay. Use Part B. What'd you say? Said, I think you're making the same mistake that Dude did. Dude took on too much at once and it fucked them up for a while. Especially with like all your leg stuff and stuff like that. I think that you gotta slow down. Visigothics, thank you for the follow. I stream every single night at 10 p.m. EST, Thursday through Sunday. Feel free to come by anytime. I also do a bunch of other content in different places. We run a bunch of events on this channel. Got 5 bajillion things. Don't worry about any of it, okay? Just join the Discord. If you join the Discord, you can keep up with everything in one place using the schedules that I post every week and the events tab, okay?
Is someone there? A customer? Well, how long has it been?
Below the capital. Blindfold of exiled prophets who foretold misfortune and were prosecuted and driven from their homes as a result. Why hesitate if the path leading to the future is clear? Just close your eyes and walk. The shackles around the neck warn passerby not to lend an ear to their sermons. That's crazy. Embroidered bright green robe worn by noble children. You'll remember that Raya was wearing this. Donning such a robe is traditionally the child's first show of burgeoning independence. Made from rough fabric that scrapes against the skin like a sharpening file. Usually got to be told by outside sources to accept that things can take time, and I can take time. Things can take time, and you can take time. How about you be a perfectionist with your mental health and your physical health and better those? Perfectionist with everything and it sucks. Well, part of that is taking time to take care of that stuff before you take care of anything else. That's just part of it. Here's a prediction. You can see that these snail variants are instead using a skull on their back instead of a shell or the crystals that some other snails use, and they are instead casting things related to death. I was unresponsive. Always takes a minute to find my tablet. You're all good, homie. I'll check out the Discord later. I appreciate it. You're all good. Oh, this is a unique one. Hang on, we'll go down there. I think it helps to think about what you would tell a friend in your situation and tell yourself the same thing. We usually expect some unreasonably high things of ourselves in comparison to others. True, yeah, true. My eyes twitching, true. I think I got something in it. Calm down. Oh, fuck! Retreat! Retreat! Okay, so anyways. These guys right here are a bit unique. Lore-wise. You can see that they have unique models. They are Omen and some peasants. Very similar to before, right? Right? We've seen these kinds of characters many times. Right? These enemies. See if I can get a bit closer. I'll fight it. We've seen these enemies before, right? But the difference is that they're wearing these black hooded cloaks, right? And if we go and fight them, including the Omen, you see that spell that he just did? Omen's doing it now. This spell that I just didn't die to, that spell is very specifically tied to Fia, the person that we've been hugging. It very specifically is tied to her. I think it's literally called like Fia's breath or something. This isn't a boss. I think it's literally called like Fia's breath or something. It is very specifically tied to Fia. So they're using this spell that is tied to Fia. They're wearing these black cloaks, which are very Fia-esque. In turn, these characters most likely are in service to Fia, the Death Companion. What they're doing here, who knows? It definitely looked like they were having a meeting of some kind. They're surrounding what I'll look up at in a second after we're done fighting. They're surrounding an Erd tree that is dying, and they're incredibly close to Leyndell, the capital. So what they're talking about here, we don't know. But you could like theorize a couple things given their location and stuff like that. Like one theory is maybe they poisoned this minor Erd tree. Maybe they're the reason it's dying. Maybe. Maybe something to do with their death stuff that they're doing here has to do with it. You can also see when they cast the spell, if any of them would do it. If any of them would do it. See him when he did it? It popped up for a second, and it showed a caterpillar-esque symbol that we know is associated with Godwyn and his death. Because we have... where is it? Okay, I guess we don't have it anymore. We had oh, there it is. No, that's not it. Yeah, this is it. We have part of the thing that was used to kill him. This isn't what I thought it was. We had a part of his rune, I believe, that like showed it. And yeah, that's something. But you can see here that compared to other minor Erd trees that we've seen around, you can see that it has significantly less leaves, and it's kind of dying. Even though it's this close to the Erd tree, it's dying. So. Yeah. Amazes me how detailed this game is. Yeah, there's a lot of little things. Cast a spell on you. And now you're mine. Yeah. So that's a little detail. And these are unique enemies. They are only here. The only place that we see those people that we just fought is here at this Erdtree. They are nowhere else in the entire game. Obviously, there's enemies like them. Like we've been fighting the Omen a lot, and he was one of the Omen that we just fought. The other guys were just peasants that we've seen everywhere. But with those hoods and using those spells, they are the only characters like that in the entire game. The only other person, I believe, that casts that spell is Fia herself. Yeah, this was Game of the Year, yeah. This was the year, this was the Game of the Year when that kid came on stage and was like, I'd like to thank Bill Clinton or whatever. But he said the lol XD random shit. Can't fight him while the other guy also has the bow out. That's really cool, Gum. Psychology Today. This playthrough has been making me want to give it another try. It's a really good game. It's just something that you need to keep in mind going in that a lot of people don't when they go into it, is that 90% of the fights you can walk away from. You know? That's something that people don't realize going into it, is that that's the case. But, like, you can walk away from the fight. You don't need to fight through them. There's some that you do. But also something to keep in mind with this playthrough is that we are on New Game Plus, and I am not leveled up or have the power to be on New Game Plus, so everything that you're seeing is way harder than it would be if you played. I am definitely playing this on hard mode right now. Like, that wouldn't have killed me. There's a prediction, no vote for one. That was one. Psychology Today. Game small. A little early. This is a draconic tree sentinel. You might remember the tree sentinel. We will see more tree sentinels throughout the game. I think we've even walked past a few. This is a tree sentinel. You might remember the tree sentinel from the very first beginning of the game. It was the first dude that a lot of people fight and then die to and then quit the game. Holy shit, my guy. Two! This is a draconic tree sentinel. Following the War of the Dragons, it turns out that that worshipping the Greater Will and the Golden Order and worshipping the gods that the dragons follow actually don't conflict with each other. You can worship both and be completely fine and not be heretical to one or the other. And these guys, following the War with the Dragons, found strength in the dragons and utilized their grayscales and stuff in order to become stronger. They basically borrowed the dragon's strength in a way. 3! So you can see their horses breathing fire. You can see little hints of the gravel stone on the side of them. Their shield is very different. Yeah. There's more about them, but I don't know it from, like, the top of my head. We'd have to, like, find items for it, which we will. But, we'll learn a lot more about the dragons as we go. We've barely touched on any of the dragon lore. And the dragon lore is deep. We barely touched on it. 3! And these draconic tree sentinels, like, even their little, like, fucking things have wings on them. They're fucking, what do you call them? The wah! You know, what do you call them? The fucking, not the lasso. What the hell are they called? Reeds? No. Leads? No. What do you call them? What is it called, chat? Chat, help me out. Chat, I need a horse girl. Chat, I need a horse girl. Is it leads? Is that what they're called? Reins? Is that what they're called? What are you asking about? The little things that go into the horse's mouth or what? Not all in the horse's mouth, but you know, the things you grab onto and pull. Like, direct the horse. Those are reins? Okay, well, their reins have little wings on them. Part in the mouth is called a bit. Can't believe Gum's a horse girl. A bit. Okay. My mom is a horse girl. My grandma's a horse girl. I also believe their fucking hammer is now like a dragon tooth or something. There's something about it. Oh, that was new. Well. Thank you for transing me. Can you summon any spirits? Can I? Yes. Do I want to? No. I've been choosing not to. I don't really like the summons or the spirit ashes or anything like that. I don't like using those. I'm a butthole, and also you know, that's unrelated. But I'm also a bit of a not really a purist. I feel like a purist suggests that I judge people that play otherwise. That's not really the case. I couldn't care less how other people play the game. I'm a classic Souls player. You know? Well, 6! I'm a classic Souls player. I've been playing Souls games since Dark Souls 1. Still have not played Demon Souls, either the original or the remake. So, I don't really like doing any of that kind of stuff. I try not to. I do summons, and I've done summons in this playthrough a bit for NPC summons. But usually I just play with nothing. There's only, I think, I'm not confident. I think there's only one fight that I used summons for in the original Dark Souls games, like player summons, and it was the final boss of the final DLC. It was too hard for me at the time, and I summoned. That's the only one that I've ever done. Trying to make a Link build. There's a mod for that. You've been playing all the Zelda games too. I think you're gonna like it. Currently on Spirit Tracks. We just finished Phantom Hourglass. Been doing that for a while. Yeah, there's a mod to change the player character into Link and stuff. I forget what weapon and shield it transforms into the Master Sword and Master Shield. Yeah, I didn't look at my health. 7! Should I make it New Game Plus Plus? You can. I just found a lady that's sexist. Misandrist? Huh? That's a thing? What's misandrist? Opposite of misogyny. Oh. Protect me! Protect me! Protect me! Kill them! Kill them! Kill them! No, not me! Kill them! No, not me! Stop it! Stop it! Hey! Gotta go farm. Have a nice time. I love you. Mwah. Thanks for stopping by and thank you for the follow-up. Ooh, excuse me. So burpy today. Crazy how that term is just not used at all. I wonder why. Yeah. I mean, like, it could be one of two reasons, you know? It could be, like, either A, misogyny is more frequent, or B, people don't talk about male mental health or male mental wellness or anything in relation to it, and people ignore it, and people don't acknowledge any of it, and if anything is done against a male, be that drastic, like sexual assault or sexual harassment or anything in that regard, or if people talk about suicide even, or to a lesser degree, misandry, I don't know what you call it. People don't talk about it or acknowledge it and just ignore it and don't talk about the male side of it. Instead, we only talk about the female side of it and the issues that exist in relation to female equality, and we don't acknowledge the other side of it at all. They don't talk about it. So, and in turn, suicide rates for males are increasing drastically over year by year, and because we don't talk about male mental health, and we just cover it up and push it down because people aren't raising their children correctly because of gender norms and things that have existed in the past that have caused men to have this kind of thought process that doesn't allow them to open up or be honest or about their feelings or anything in that regard, which then leads to them being misogynist and them being sexual abusers and harassers because we don't talk about the things that women do to men or the ways that men can express those healthily, in turn leading to these kinds of things not being talked about or spoken about or acknowledged. Yeah. Or maybe misogyny is just more frequent. Anyways, this is attempt 8. Mental health is health. Neurodivergent self is not a crime. Now that I don't agree with. Now this is where I draw the line. Man. What serious talk is this of the month? What are you talking about? We never did serious talk. Are you sure you want to report a stolen croissant? Twitch is very ban happy. Are they? Think of the 100 bits. It can't be me. That would be ableist, sexist, homophobic, and racist. Well, as we've addressed today, apparently Twitch doesn't allow the word gay in polls. So maybe they're okay with being homophobic. And if they're okay with being homophobic, odds are they're all right with the rest of it too. Usually bad people are bad. You know, like they don't stop at just being bad in one way. Usually they really triple down on all the other ways to be bad. No? Damn it. I don't know where I was supposed to do that visceral, if there even was one. 9! There's a scholarship called the Rick and Amanda Hansen Scholarship for people under 30 in Canada. If you get it, you can be granted $10K a year. That's pretty cool. Is the horse butt? Possibly. I was thinking maybe it was his side where I stab up into him, but maybe I just have to fist the horse. Yeah. Ain't no cock like horse cock. Now where have you been, Buster?
Oh, jeez.
Sleeping? Disgusting. Dead. I'm alive! I'm alive! I don't know. Ten! Here's another prediction, chat. You know, cock like horse cock. Dee bop bop boop bop a dee ba doop boop bop boop boop bop. The other one, what? Huh? Two was one doctor. The other about me. The other one was me actually briefly opening up for once. Only once though. I mean, you were brought up in it, dude. At least once. Missed it. Oh wow. Poise them out of it. 11. Sounds like fake news. A joke. Okay. 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 I love you guys. Okay. Yeah, and we did a bunch of quizzes. One of them was really bad. Another was okay. And then the other two were good. Why is this horse hasn't kicked me yet? Well. 12. That was Vic's game. Vic's part in the game was good. Personas are weird. Not because being a furry is weird. That's subjective. But, like, when you're a furry, why would your fursona not just be your favorite animal? You know? You know what I mean? Like, when people are, like, picking their fursona, isn't it just your favorite animal? You know what I mean? 13. Isn't it just like what your favorite animal is? Some people don't identify with their favorite animal. That's that's weird to me. I mean, like I'm fully willing to say that this is something that I don't understand. I don't understand furries. I don't understand why you would be a furry. I don't understand the mindset behind it. I don't get any of it. All I know is that every single furry that I've ever met has been like the chillest person except for one. So like I'm chill with furries, but like I still don't. It's something that I don't understand. What's your fursona, Drew? What's my favorite animal? Raccoons. So in turn, what would be my fursona? Probably a raccoon because that's my favorite animal. Except for one, only one. That wasn't very chill, but all the others were pretty chill. I guess you could say too. There was one that was like a little iffy, that kind of ghosted a little bit, but like whatever. Who is this unchill furry? I was in, I forget what it was, but I was in like a Discord server for some game that I was pretty into at the time. I think it was like For Honor or something like that, because I got really into For Honor when that game first came out, and I very quickly bounced off of it because that game gave me actual gamer rage. It's one of the very few games that gave me actual gamer rage. And what I was in that server, and there was a person whose persona was a cat, I guess, and they talked in, like, cat speak. Like, they spoke in cat speak, you know? So it's like, instead of wow, it's like meow, or like, you know, stuff like that, or mew and stuff like that. They spoke in cat speak and woo speak, and that was like how they typed. That's what they typed everything in that like woo cat speak, and that was not chill. That was weird and annoying and bad, and it wasn't like they were doing it as a joke. It was very unironic and serious that they were doing that. 14. It was very serious, and they were not doing a bit. And it was very clear. And that is the unchill furry. So yeah. I need you to know that if we ever encounter someone that does that, I am banning them for selfish reasons. I need you to know that. They are getting banned. I do that very rarely. It is very rarely that I ban someone for selfish reasons. That's what I'm banning for selfish reasons. They're out. They're dying. That's fair. I got greedy. 15. It was exactly like this. It said this is how it all was. I believe they also spoke in third person. It was pretty bad. And then there was another in the community that just kind of ghosted me. Like, ghosted the community entirely. Which is, like, fine. I still see them around. Not necessarily unchill, but it definitely hurt. Like, I definitely considered us friends. That was pretty unchill. Jesus Christ. 16! Professor, how you doing? Oh yeah, I need to pin that. I always forget. There you go. I don't know. Definitely not something that's like cringe or chill or anything, but like I still would have preferred like some sort of conversation there. You know? Friends just randomly ghosting is my least favorite thing. It's just like I get it, like, whatever, you're welcome to leave my content whenever you want. I make this content for you, like, it's fine, but when you do that kind of thing, it makes me feel like you had some sort of issue with me, and you chose not to speak about it, and you chose not to have a conversation, which, like, that is the one thing that pisses me off. Like, that's it. When you have a problem, and you don't talk about it, hate that. Hate that. That's a trigger right there. Hate that. Not willing to talk things through. Hate that. Hate when you deny communication. Yeah, Professor is also a streamer. Unplug Professor. He's a really good streamer. You guys should go follow them. Someone shout out Unplug Professor. Thank you. Unplug Professor is one of the nicest people on the internet, period. They also have a very unique and interesting VTubing model that is 3D. Very interesting. They're a TV head. 17. And they make a lot of content that you can't really see here, although they do play single-player games a lot, which is what we mainly do here. They do that very often, but they do. They also play games like Fortnite, which you can never see here. They do a lot of D&D that you can't see here. They recently did a big 12-hour, I think it was multiple days, but a big event surrounding a one-shot of D&D. They're a DM, and they're very good. Actually 2D? Oh, wow. Really? I seen that you did hand rigging. I thought it was 3D. Oh, wow, that's impressive. Frick. 17. That's impressive. I've had so many friends poof on me for no reason. I self-isolated for 4 years because I was afraid of people leaving. Thankfully, I don't do that anymore. Or do. I just had to learn to accept that friends are sometimes only in your life for a little bit and not meant to stick around. And it sucks, but it does mean good times weren't good. Unless the friend was a cunt, in which case the good times were bad and they did you a favor by fucking up. Yeah. I sometimes don't like to talk about my problems, mostly because, like, it's a me thing, because it's more of, what if I'm overreacting to something that's not that big, or just kind of perceived, because that's what my brain said, but might not, be true. I lost my place. That's fine. You have a problem with someone where it's to the degree that you're, like, gonna cut yourself out of their life, I think that you should talk about those problems. Like, you know? If it's, like, a problem where, like, you think you're probably gonna be fine afterward or whatever, like, yeah, but... Or, like... If it's to the point where you're gonna, like, cut yourself out of their life, god damn, Invincible's crazy. Holy shit. Taking shots. How long does this last? God damn. Holy fuck. Oh, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. I looked away just in time for it to be gone. $18. Hey, Usa, how are you? Also, how you doing, Professor? I get you, Genesis. Hi, Chunk. How was your stream? How was Persona? Oh, it was Valorant. I thought you did Persona today.
Winner, and what do winners do, Bella? They win. And that's what
yeah,
I'm
Bella.
built for. I'm built for winning.
Yeah,
Take
Bella.
things by the... I almost said by the scrote.
Scrote.
I don't think that's a saying.
By the
Take
scrote.
life by the...
Take life
Wait,
by the
take life by the
scrote.
balls?
No, but take life by the scrote. How you doing, Mochi?
I defend now.
I definitely didn't pause the VOD, my bad.
Load.
How about that, VOD watchers? It was a great time, honestly. Good. Chat. Chunk is one of the funniest people that I know. Chunk is a goofball. He deserves way more attention than they get. He deserves way more than they get. And usually on their stream about every week. playing Valorant or a number of other things. You can kind of find me more over there as well. And you're also another member of Otherworld. Go follow Chunk. Good bean. Oh, we reached phase 2. So they now do stuff like that. Lightning. What the fuck? $19? Holy shit! Drew also has a little bit of a crush, yes. Also, that happened 3 times. That was a rough time. Left 4 Dead stream. Couldn't think of the name of it. Kept wanting to say Last of Us. Drew, what the fuck? I helped weaken that guy. You helped weaken him, and also I was invincible, and yet I still died. Okay, 20. Also, how you doing, Mochi? How does that work? I can still get 1 shot. Okay, we're back post-crash. Okay, she's 21. And I got my love you. Mwah! Take me to snurch a dooba dee ba da ba da ba doom da ba da ba ba da ba da ba.
Excuse me? Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry. Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry.
Sorry.
Mommy?
Mommy?
Sorry.
Hi, Dumpling. How are you? Alright. 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 Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm just gonna stop trying. Oh! Okay. Ah! Okay. This kill was sponsored by Maker. is it? Weapon said to have been whittled from the claw. Sorry, claw, not tooth. From the claw of a great ancient dragon, wielded by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the Erd tree. The claw is enwreathed with lightning and tears through dragons' feeble descendants with ease. Endure. Assume an anchored stance to brace for incoming attacks, briefly boosting poise. Damage taken while using this skill is reduced. I might be incorrect about how they work. Great shield said to have been a claw of a great ancient dragon wielded by grotesque tree sentinels who yet serve the Erd tree imbued with lightning. I think maybe I was wrong about them. I think maybe it was more like a situation of like, to defeat the dragons, they use the power of the dragons kind of situation. Yeah. Like using a diamond to break a diamond kind of thing. Snuffing some Oportos? What's Oportos? How are you? I'm doing swell. Doing dandy. Can we see it in action? The weapon? I can't really wield it, I don't think. I don't have the int. Oh, this is the wrong one. Oh, I can wield it. Huh. There you go. Then does that. I can also dual wield it, I think. Can I equip another one of the... Whoops. Can I equip another one of these weapons? Oh, I did it in the wrong area. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, you can still kind of see. Yeah. There you go. It's an Aussie chicken burger place. Okay. Portos. Interesting. Okay. So we got strength up to 30. I think we could either get dex up to 20 or raise... I don't think I really need it. Let's get endurance up to 30 so we can raise our equip load and equip heavier shit, and then raise our mind up to 20. Yeah. Yeah, now we can equip this stuff. We're not equipping that one yet, though. We're going to keep what we have for now. Ooh. Can I equip another, sword? Can't. Can I equip another? I don't have the dex for these. I could always go. Yeah. Ooh. Let me see if I can. I don't think I could get another level. I'm like pretty far away. Yeah. All right. We are now through the back entrance into the capital of the lands between, Leyndell. We went in through the back door. Got my horses in the back, yeah. Good shit. Place looks happening. Mm-hmm. Good shit. This was bad timing.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the Erd Tree. Here, I can govern my own movement, and thus, the accord is fulfilled. I shall depart to ascertain the purpose I was given. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent and the power to turn runes into strength. Here, with you, I wish you luck in realizing your ambition. You have fought long and hard. I have no doubt you will become Elden Lord. May you take the throne.
Sorry about that, non-subs, but hey, you know what it is, what it is. I'm out of here. Leyndell. Now that we're here, do you order all your shirts, or do you get them all from the same order? This shirt is from a website called Tipsy Elves. The banana one is also from that. They make mostly seasonal stuff that is like holiday stuff, so I don't have a lot of shirts from them. The rat shirt, D&D shirt, worm shirt, and Furby shirt, the pink one, are all from Zeely. Oh, was it? I don't know. Those are all from Zeely, a individual artist that makes shirts. However, they haven't made a new one in a very long time. And all my flannels are just gotten from wherever. Do I have any other ones? I have a dinosaur shirt that I don't wear that often, because it's not that great and also kind of see-through. And that one I got from a website that I don't remember the name of. I don't remember the name of it. Hang on, I have to use some gay napkins. I'm very oily and sweaty. Thanks, Softy. Also, how are you? I need to undo my nails. I need to take it off. Nails have gotten long, and I can't paint. I'm not going to paint them again until next week. So that they can be painted for the 12-hour. Yeah, I need to change something. Keep getting like out of position from the camera of where my center is. I need like a way to mark where my center is, but I don't always like get out. Is that good? That's pretty good. I need to start doing that. My deadline? It's a soft deadline. If you don't get them all done in time, that's fine, Quack. No biggie. Hello.
Bok the seamster at your service, master. Ready to make adjustments to your garments.
Did you see it?
Master, did you see it? The Erd tree. I don't really have the words for this, but I was so dazzled. I felt something stir in my breast. The Erd tree is waiting for you, master. I know it, I do. I feel it in my bones.
Bok here is a...
Going so soon? Please do be safe on your journeys.
Bok here is a demi-human, meaning he's not fully human. He's like part animal or something. He's like a goblin, and God damn. He's a demi-human. He's basically just a goblin of this world. He is also a seamster. Or seamstress? I don't know. They make clothes. They make clothes. They change clothes. They alter clothes. Something that their mom did, I think, and now they do it. Stick with what, Softy? You have an eclipse Shoto? Oh yeah, you did say that. I did forget that you said that. Let me commit murder real quick. These white ball people are here because they're summoning, or rather, they are here because they are basically like celebrating, I guess, not necessarily something along that line though. The changing of an age. Shotel, I think that's one of these. No. I believe that's a dagger. No, I do not. Or is that the big one? A shotel, the big weapon. I believe the shotel is gotten from one of the what's the word? The imp goblin things that are inside of the catacombs. I can't think of their name. Golems? I guess, kind of like the 4th grade sword. No, I do not. Whoa. That guy just jumped. We need to get down there. You have shields with a sun on them. No. I have, I thought I had one. No. Why do you ask? if you don't have any of the items connection, it gets kind of hard. About what? Try to be vague in case it's a spoiler, but about what? Because I probably know it. This is a perfumer. However, you can see that they're not wearing the red garb. This was actually a healer that I just killed. They were like a helping hand, basically. I'm off because Drew ignored me. Yeah, I did? What did you say? Did you have the gaming PC last time you played this? No. Last time I played this, I basically couldn't run it. It was running at, like, not horribly, but it was, like, not 60 frames that it's meant to run at. It was, like, 40. Not, like, horrendously, but definitely couldn't run it. And with a game like this, you very much want to be at the highest frame rate you can. There's a line on Somber Smithing Stones that mentions drained of color. Yeah. Gold smithing stone drained of color. Large gold smithing stone drained of color. All of them have it, yeah. I forget exactly what it is, but it's like the glowing white is very... It's like seen as godly kind of thing. Very like feudal Japan kind of thing. Of how like women would do the thing where they would paint their entire face white because that was seen as beauty. It's very echoing of that kind of thought process, where things that are pale in this are viewed as godly kind of thing. And in turn, the pale color of these means that they're more pure, I guess. But yeah. Can I take this without us fighting? No. Something along those lines. I had 56,000 souls. The line pops up again on Eclipse items, and from Eclipse items you can make other connections. So in the world of Elden Ring, there are, I believe, 2 moons. I think that's what it is. However, it also might just be the dark side of the moon. I can't recall. But either way, we're gonna run with the theory that there's 2 moons. There's 2 moons. And one of them is a moon very similar to our own. It's just a moon. The other is a dark moon. It is a dark black moon. Both of which are it's like kind of 2 sides of the same coin in a way. Where both of them are used for sorceries, but different kinds. So, we haven't really gotten into it a lot because we haven't been able to do a lot of Ronnie's questline yet, but it might touch on it a little bit. Ronnie's magic uses the Dark Moon. I don't know if they call it the Dark Moon or the Black Moon, I have no idea. But Ronnie's magic uses the Dark Moon. Renala, Ronnie's mom, uses the normal Light Moon. And there's some differences in their sorceries and how that works out and how they function. But, yeah. So, in a world where astrology has a lot of power, where the moons have a lot of power in a magical perspective, where the moons themselves may be an outer god of some kind to the level of a Golden Order Greater Will or a Formless Mother, where these moons might be an outer god of some variety, the moons in turn have a lot of power, and in turn, a lunar eclipse would also have a lot of power. I don't know if they worship the sun in the same way. I don't think any magic comes from the sun in Elden Ring. So, I don't know if they look at the sun in the same way, but the moon, at the very least, has a lot of magical connotations to it, and in turn, a lot of people who are of the magical variety will worship this outer god. Specifically, Renala and Rani. All the other sorcerers in Raya Lucaria, and some characters that we've yet to meet, don't worship the moon, but rather the stars, as the stars grant magic, and the glintstone that they use for sorcery mimics those of the heavens, of the stars. So, what's a convergence, Genesis? You're in the capital. Why are they attacking you? So these are members of the Golden Order, who... Okay, so remember a long time ago, and this is still a fact, I've said it a few times. I've said that this game is about trees. And that means more than the literal sense. Now, one layer of that, obviously, is the massive fucking trees, right? That's number one, right? That's number one, trees. The other tree is a family tree, and then another tree is hierarchy. So, with the Golden Order specifically, what we're dealing with is the greater will is... Hang on, we gotta bust out the MS Paint. The moons, in a way, are about trees, yeah. But we can't talk about that yet. That'd be spoilers. Let's break open the MS Paint. Okay. So. We have, in this game, there are outer gods. We've spoken about that many times before. They are the invisible orchestrators of 90% of the things that happen in this game, right? The main outer god out of all of them, the one that has the most to do with the most of the story, is the Greater Will. The Greater Will is the reason why we can see the little glowing bits coming out of Graces. It's the thing that has been leading us to the capital. It's the thing that made the Elden Ring, allegedly, so on and so forth. The Greater Will is basically, if you think of it like like Greek or Norse, right? Like the Greater Will would be the Odin or the Zeus or something like that, right? Like the Greater Will is the main one, right? The Greater Will is the head, right? So the Greater Will in relation to this game then is directly connected to Marika. Marika is basically the Greater Will's champion, in a way, right? Marika is the Greater Will's champion, right? And Marika, on the planet of the Lands Between, then slowly but surely established the Golden Order, right? This took time, it took a lot of wars, and it took a lot of different kinds of changes and abilities, right? Now, the Golden Order has different branches. The main one is the General Golden Order. However, we know that there's the branch of the Tree Sentinels, which are kind of their own thing. How do you spell sentinel? Like that. Sentinel, yeah. They have the Tree Sentinels, and then the Tree Sentinels, and then there's another branch right here that goes out to the Draconic Tree Sentinel. right? So this is another branch. I missed the E. They kind of have their own thing going on, right? The Tree Sentinels and the Draconic Tree Sentinels are technically part of the Golden Order, but they're kind of their own thing, especially the Draconic, even more so. So you could say that the Tree Sentinels are connected to the Golden Order, and the Draconic Tree Sentinels are connected to the Tree Sentinels, but they are not connected to the Golden Order. It's like a separation kind of thing, right? The Draconic Tree Sentinels are also connected to the dragons. You know what I'm saying? But going back to Golden Order, the thing that we're focusing on, the Golden Order is under Marika. The Golden Order is not under the Greater Will. That is extremely important. That the Golden Order is under Marika, not the Greater Will. The Greater Will wants us, we're going to make another branch here. The Greater Will wants us, the Tarnished, to be basically the new chosen champion in a way. Now, there's another layer here where Marika is technically what is called an Empyrean. We haven't really touched on any of that yet, so I'm going to simplify it by not bringing up the Empyrean shit, as that is another layer that would just add, that would confuse. Okay, so just keep in mind that there is a layer here that I'm not speaking about intentionally because it would be confusing because we haven't seen anything of it in the game yet. Okay, so the Greater Will is also connected to the Tarnished. The Greater Will wants the Tarnished to defeat Radagon and marry, in italics, Marika to become the new Elden Lord and to reestablish the Elden Ring and, in turn, the Greater Will's rule. The Greater Will doesn't actually care that much about Marika. The Greater Will doesn't care about the Golden Order. All the Greater Will cares about is having all the Greater Will cares about is having the lands between be under their rule. It doesn't care about how that is done. It doesn't. That's why there's so many, like, there's different endings to this game. Like, you can pick sides and reform the Elden Ring in your vision, right? The reason why there's different endings to this game is because the Greater Will doesn't actually care about what you do to the lands between. All the Greater Will cares about is that the Greater Will is at the head of it. They want to be leading this. That's all they care about, right? So they don't care about all these like faith builds or the Golden Order or anything. So that's why the Golden Order is attacking us. Because the Golden Order isn't under the Greater Will. The Golden Order is under Marika, who is under the Greater Will. But when Marika shattered the Elden Ring, that was at a direct insult to the Greater Will. When Marika shattered the Elden Ring, that was basically Marika being like, I don't believe in this anymore. I don't believe that the Greater Will's vision is true. I don't believe in this path that they're leading us down. I shatter this Elden Ring. I give up on my beliefs. This isn't what we're doing anymore. That's basically what Marika did. Marika basically was like, I'm not Catholic anymore. And then the Greater Will, being the grandma, clutched their pearls, right? That's basically what this was. And in turn, after that, the Greater Will was like, Greater Will wanted the demigod children to reform the Elden Ring. That didn't happen. Tarnished were revived. Now the Tarnished are being sacrificed in order for them to become the Elden Lord, right? Or rather, the demigods are being sacrificed for the Tarnished to become the Elden Lord. Does that make sense? So the reason the Golden Order and the Tree Sentinels, the Draconic Tree Sentinels, so on and so forth. The reason why all of these characters are attacking me. We could even bring this conversation out and talk about fucking about the first fucking boss, Godric. We could even bring this conversation out towards Godric and his Stormveil soldiers. and why they were attacking us too. Why are the Stormveil soldiers attacking us? Because we were trying to kill Godric. Godric didn't want to die. Godric didn't want to lose his rune. Therefore, Stormveil was attacking us. Does Marika not want us to get to the thing? Because we would effectively have to kill Radicon to then become the Elden Lord. So on and so forth. Again, there's more detail here, but we haven't seen any of it yet, so I don't want to confuse you by adding in these storylines that we haven't seen. But as of right now, this is what we know. This is what's happening. Does that make sense? Any questions? Any questions in relation to this? My earbud died. So basically, TLDR, we have to kill people in order to become the Elden Lord. They don't want to die. That's really the TLDR. Even though they're not technically dying because death doesn't exist. What's a Tarnished? That's another tree. Once again, we're dealing with another tree. So the Tarnished, I wish I knew how fucking Pirate Software has a black background. Does he just do that every time? Okay. So that's another tree. So with the family tree, there was Marika. Oh. There was Marika and Godfrey that were married. Right? They were married. And together, as they were married, they fought, or rather Godfrey. Godfrey fought multiple wars under Marika's name. We know of some of these. We passed through Stormveil. He fought a Storm King, defeated them, and made Stormveil under Marika in the Golden Order's rule. Right? That's something that Godfrey did. We also know that he fought the giants. We know that he fought quite a few things, right? Godfrey was a conqueror who fought in wars under Marika in order to get everybody to be under the Golden Order's rule. We are connected to Godfrey, not because of a parent tree, but again, a military hierarchy. We are a Tarnished. We, at one point, were a soldier fighting in Godfrey's army. However, at some point, Godfrey defeated all of the wars that he had to fight. Godfrey defeated all of the people that he could have killed, right? So basically, the entirety of the lands between was either locked off or under Marika's rule. So, Godfrey didn't have any more wars to fight. And because of that, Godfrey was no longer useful to Marika. Because that was the entire reason they were married. They were married because Godfrey was a military leader and a military genius. Like he was a amazing combatant. And after those wars happened and he had no one left to fight, basically the spirit and life inside of him died. And he didn't really conform to he wasn't a very good Elden Lord, right? He was a warrior general, like think about it in real life perspective of like when your country is at war, the leader that you choose is a combatant, is a person that was in the military, right? Thinking back to World War I and II, right? Like we had the presidents that we did at that time, like Herbert Hoover or so on and so forth, right? Like we had, including like even England and so on, like all of these places had the presidents or prime ministers that they did because we were in a military moment. They were good military leaders. He wasn't a good diplomatic leader, right? So in turn, they got a divorce and she banished Godfrey to leave the lands between to then go to a different land where he could basically continue fighting in the wild, uncivilized areas of the world that we don't get to see, right? So Godfrey left and fought people in different countries, right? We are a Tarnished. We were part of Godfrey's military, but we didn't make it to the boat. We never made it to the boat to leave the lands between. Instead, we were left behind. And after the demigod children failed to reform the Elden Ring, to reform order to the lands between, to bring back his rule, when all of them failed to do that, we were revived to then defeat the demigod children that the Greater Will no longer believed in. The Greater Will no longer believes in anybody that we're fighting. The Greater Will knows that all of them, we died. Everybody's dead. Everybody undead. Everybody in the game is undead. Nobody's technically dead, but they're undead. When we received the grace from the Greater Will, we enacted a promise that When Marika and Godfrey divorced and banished Godfrey, Marika basically said that there will be a time where grace will call you back to me. That basically means there will be a time where the Greater Will will need you as a champion once again. The Greater Will no longer believed in any of the demigod children. The Greater Will believes that all of the demigod children failed to become the Elden Lord and reenact order into the lands between. So in turn, the Greater Will revived the Tarnished, so that the Tarnished can defeat the demigod children and eventually become the Elden Lord. Does that make sense? So we are a Tarnished because we are a soldier of Godfrey. But we are home alone. Like the Golden Pope who liked war and wore literally golden armor. He was the Pope when Martin Luther translated the Bible into common tongue and wrote the 99 Thesis, which was the basis for all forms of Christianity. Interesting. Yeah. Got it. Yeah. So that's what we are. We're not technically undead or dead because nothing is. Nothing in this land is technically dead. But our souls left our body for a while, but now it's back. Basically. Our body, think of it like our body was alive, but our soul was gone. You know? We're not the only one of these Tarnished that were left behind either. Or at the very least, let me reword that. We're not the only Tarnished that were summoned to become Elden Lord. All of the people that were mentioned in the intro of the video game were people that were summoned to become Elden Lord. Like Gideon Ulfnir the All-Knowing, or Dung Eater, or Gold Mask, or Thea. All of these people are beings that were summoned to potentially become the Elden Lord. And the reason that guy said Marika's tits is because he is not a good person. That's basically what it is. He's crude, he's rude, he's got an attitude, yeah, that's really the only reason. Speaking of which, we have to go see him soon. I need to find a site of grace. Whoa! I don't have the juice for this. Hey, OGCB the one. How you doing? How you doing, OG? Hi. Please take me to dinner first. Damn. What's NAN mean? Also, how are you? Whoa, 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 whoa! What was that, 4? Okay. Eh. Ew. Okay. Oh! Okay. Hi, hello, hey, hey guys, hey, cool. Rats! Rats! We are the rats! I am for another birthday bash! Michael. Oh my god, so much is happening. Holy shit. I have 108,000 Just watching random people, but you're cool so far. I've been cool. It's just... Yeah, we gotta go back there. Yeah, we gotta get back. Let me scroll through chat for a second. You okay, Ace? No! I need to get back there! I can't do this! I'm out of here. No! Excuse me, pardon me. Just passing through, don't mind me. There's supposed to be an elevator here. Oh. Did the greater will just smite everyone, to hopefully let the demi-children do their thing? No. The greater will doesn't really do anything. Or... what's the word I'm looking for? The greater will doesn't actually do anything themselves, in a way, if that makes sense. They just kind of make other people do it. The greater will delegates. I'm scared. I'm leaving. I need my 100-day souls back. I'm leaving. There's too many souls to sit here and fight these guys. I need it back. Okay. Hi, Beal. How you doing? Why did everyone die after Godfrey was banished? So death is a little complicated in the Lands Between. So you know how, and I said this a few times earlier, you know how Marika plucked the rune of death from the Elden Ring, so nothing in the Lands Between can die. That's a little bit more complicated than just that base statement. A little bit more complicated than just that base statement. So in the Lands Between, souls exist. You know, in real life, it's a debate of whether or not soul is a thing or not. It's like a thing that's more of like a faith thing than a science thing of a belief, you know. In the lands between, souls are real. Right? And basically, So in turn, because of that, your body and soul are separate. They're two separate things. Need to get back there. So the soul and the body are separate. They're two different things, right? And I'm trying to figure out a way to word this that isn't complicated. So one of America's, like, power plays, in a way, was basically saying that if you served me, you would be granted rest inside of the Erd Tree, in a way, where people would... So you see these Erd Tree burial sites, right? Those are things that we've seen many times throughout the game, of these... Inside of these catacombs, at the end of them, there's these Erd trees, and they have a bunch of bodies attached to them, right? These are Erd Tree burial sites. This is, or was, like a way to give people rest, where rather than your soul being... Rather than your soul never dying or moving on or anything like that, you were given rest inside of the Erd Tree, where your soul would basically, or your body, would basically give the Erd Tree sustenance, and your soul would be allowed to move on in a way, I guess. This is one of, like, the ways that America, like, used, or rather, convinced people to fight for, is allowing these Erd Tree burials. Think of it like a Valhalla situation. You serve the greater will, you are a hero, you're welcomed into the Erd Tree. Because these souls and bodies are separate, they're two separate entities, the ones who live in death, the skeletons, are peoples whose bodies survived, but souls did not. The spirit ashes that we have, for the most part, the spirit ashes that we have, or the ghosts that we see around and stuff like that, those are peoples whose bodies died, but souls are still living on. What destined death really means, and that's what she removed from the Elden Ring. She removed destined death from the Elden Ring. What that means is basically nobody is fated to die. You can still die, or at least your body can, but you're not destined to die. You won't die from old age. Your destiny isn't always to die. You can still die in battle in a way, but like your soul will live on. It's just a death in body. You're not destined for your soul to move on to heaven in a way. Does that make sense? So it's not necessarily that everyone died after. Hell yeah. It's not necessarily that everyone died after Godfrey was banished. It's more like they're trying to figure out a way to word this. It's like their soul was taken away from their body and not returned for a time. Now, that is only true for us, the Tarnished that is inside of the Lands Between. The Tarnished that are outside of the Lands Between, the ones that got on the boats with Godfrey, are fighting wars in distant lands. It wasn't like Godfrey and Marika got divorced and boom, all Tarnished are dead. It's not like that. It's like, they are all fighting in a distant land. If they die, they die. But only really in body. Does that make sense? The ones that land in death died in soul, not in body, and that most likely happened before the events of her plucking the Rune of Death. Think I get it? Yeah. So it's possible for things to die in body. Things bodies can die, but their souls don't die until something comes along and does something special. Like, for example, I have the remembrance of Godric here. I don't know why I have this, don't worry about it. But I have the remembrance of Godric here. If I eat this soul, then I kill his soul. But effectively, Godric is still alive as long as I have this soul in my inventory. If that makes sense. But yeah. Extremely thin and sheer white dress worn by Deathbed Companion, as she embraces the dead. Slowly replenishes the HP of nearby allies, but not that of the wearer. The touch of the fabric is exceedingly soft, so as not to harm even the most withered corpse, while still sharing her warmth. Yeah, the death thing is more complicated, and it's mostly complicated because we haven't seen a lot of the stuff in relation to it yet. So that's a little hard to put out in a easily understandable way without us seeing the things in relation to it. You know what I mean? Round iron armor with a banner extending from its back, worn by Lionel the Lionhearted. When this chivalrous, dauntless knight met Fia, who had been driven from her home, he declared himself to be her father. Weird. Bit strange, a bit grooming. All right, sure, whatever. Strange. Oh, I can't do that. Can I wear this? Yeah. But yeah. That's one of the more like complicated parts of the lore that we'll definitely get into even more later. But yeah, I'll keep what I got. It does damage as I roll. Keep transing me. I'm being transed. Okay. Holy! I still have the souls. I didn't spend them. I forgot. Whoa! Oh, there's the mask. What's that noise? I don't know. But yeah, we'll learn more about all that stuff way later too. The ones who live in death and the dragons are kind of the two big things that we haven't seen much of. Mask with a long, hideously twisted horn, worn by the Omen Killers, increases strength. There's the smirking face of an elder, twisted in a wicked delight. This visage is carved in the image of evil spirits that haunt the Omen in their nightmares. Looks like that. Kinda, yeah. Okay, that's up to 30 now. Let's get mined up to 20. Can't wear that heavy yet. I can wear this. Fancy. I'll wear the dress for a while. Okay. This was our real destination. Oh yeah, the pumpkin head I'm never taking off. Bash. You're back. You get for another birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Everybody come play. Guilty Hood. I think we already had one of those, didn't we? Garb of those accursed of lesser crimes. Still 24k souls. Yeah, but I need like 40,000 to level up or something like that. Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream are on its way. Michael, such a good boy this year. Talisman effects have prevented your runes from being... Forgot I had that. Forgot I had that equipped. I had that equipped when you guys kept fucking with me because I didn't want to lose my 100,000 souls. Hi. Okay. Michael. What have you been binging on Wiki? Yeah, this looks normal. Oh fuck, it's a hand? Why is there a hand here? Weird. More. Why are the hands here? I just died to a rat. Missing person cases? That sounds not very mentally uplifting. Well, I like true crime stuff, but my god, my brain demands that I finish reading. Interesting. Interesting. I feel as though I've recommended this podcast to like 6 different people, but it's my favorite podcast. Maybe I would recommend you watch a podcast called Illuminati. It is a podcast not just about true crime, however, it also sometimes is, talking about serial killers and cults and stuff like that. But they also mostly talk about aliens and cryptids and ghost sightings and stuff like that. My favorite podcast. I love it. Believe in aliens? I believe in aliens, but I don't believe they've ever been here. Still not 7. Fuck. I believe that in a thing called love. I believe that that it is, with the universe being as vast as it is, even if you don't, like, some people don't believe that the universe is infinite. I think that it is basically infinite with how big it is regardless. With the universe being as big as it is, I think that it is statistically impossible, or mostly improbable if you want to go on that side, but I think it's statistically impossible for aliens to not exist in some way. Do they necessarily need to be like humans? No. Do they necessarily need to be animalistic? No. They could be like a fucking bacteria or a tardigrade or something along those lines, you know? But I think that it is statistically improbable or borderline impossible that they do not exist. I just also believe that they've never been here. Well, that worked out. I'm dead. These hand things suck. Aliens are the only thing that is like super conspiracy theory-esque that I believe in. I used to just go on, I'm all the way back here. Oh, never mind. I got confused. I used to just go to billboards at Walmart and stare at the missing people flyers when I was 6. Interesting. Aliens are real, but why the fuck would they want to visit us if they could? We're primitive monkeys to them. I think that that is presumptuous. I think that sci-fi has made us think. Excuse me, I'm so burpy today. God damn. I think that media has made us think that aliens are like these advanced life forms or something along those lines. When in reality, even if they've unlocked the ability of space travel to get here, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're super scientifically advanced. They could have just hyper-focused in on that one thing as a culture and nothing else, you know? they could be extremely primitive when it comes to many other aspects of science. You know what I mean? But, yeah, I think that it is statistically unlikely that they do not exist. But also pretty statistically unlikely that they've been here. That was weird. When you hear a lot of, hi Yovis, how are you? When you hear a lot of people talk about aliens and the act of them visiting here, Earth, a lot of it comes off as humans thinking that they're important. You know, humans thinking that they have some sort of general purpose when it comes to the galaxy, be that negative as in us being like batteries, or them doing research on us and stuff like that, or positive where it's like some sort of weird white savior thing, where we're gonna like save the universe or some shit. It is always one of the two when people talk about aliens visiting here, when in reality we don't mean anything to them, and in reality, they don't mean anything to us. It doesn't really matter. You know? Man. Roll hit it and it got it out of the animation. Okay. Still just 4. God damn it. What happened to your right ear? The closer to modern time in this list, the reading, more missing people are found to be Merc. What do you mean Merc? What does Merc mean? Find Merc. Murdered. Oh, okay. That these things are here as well. Interesting. You have a doctor's appointment or anything? I haven't spoken about this dragon at all intentionally, by the way. I just wanted to let you know that I wasn't, like, ignoring it. Okay. still haven't found the item that I need. Maybe it's this way? Did I walk all the way down here? I thought I did. Okay. Okay. Doc thinks it could be due to the nerve, but we won't be able to check until August for an MRI. That seems ridiculous. Until August. That is wild. Why until August? That is almost an entire year. Hi. Come around with it. Like 3 months? This year's going by too fast. Hello. Yeah, I'm not finding the thing that I was looking for, which is a bit of a shame. Don't remember things. Wait a minute, didn't I get a thing? Below the capital of Leyndell, there is a network of sewers. The well in the city below reaches into its tunnels. Well? Hi. Okay. Well. Apparently they're backed up with other patients. Lame. Another lift. Where does this go? Up or down? Up. Interesting. Kinda hoping for down, but that's okay. Oh. I think you spawned those and they immediately fell off the elevator. Oh, okay. Look at my left ear, though. Well, hopefully it gets better. Just one thing's on it while it's moving. Nah, it just immediately dies. We did get a lot done today, just not necessarily what I was hoping to get done today, you know? much better at fighting these guys now. That was new. All the souls are gone? Were they? Did I have any? I didn't even know I had any. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, I was looking for this sewer entrance that they were talking about, but I didn't find it. I'm guessing it's somewhere else in town. I thought that it was down by that little zone that I was at. I guess it's somewhere else. It's okay. I barely explored this capital. We just got here, basically. I got time. But I want to be able to... There's like one side quest that is blocked off by us. Pursuing Radon. And it requires us to get down into these sewers. Or to find something that we haven't found, but I don't know where to get it. Crucible Knights are so cool. Fun fact, these guys also fought under Godfrey and are kind of like our generals. This one's a little unique in comparison to the other ones we fought so far. As you can see with that shoulder bash that just killed me, and its weapon being different. I have to inject the medicine in my ear. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But I would like to fight Radon next as like our next big fight, because mainly, honestly, because I want his armor. I really like his armor. I wore it throughout the first game. Our first playthrough, I mean. And I really like it. Mainly just the body piece, though. Not really the rest. Just the torso. That's fair. What's a Radon? A kid. Not really. He was. I mean, I guess we all were. That's not really saying it. He was one of the demigod children. And the only good guy in this game. Including ourselves. Yeah, it was a bad roll. Got this. I got this. That was a bad roll, but I lived. Okay. Bad, they're my friend now. In fact, I would call them a bestie. This one hurts. This one hurts. Out of all the things you've done to me, it's all been like, all right. I've been able to let it slide off my shoulders, but this one hurts. I didn't mean to presume the VOD, but I guess you need to watch this all the way to right now. Wop. My first couple times fighting this guy, I did way better than I am now. I didn't get 100 coins. Check in a minute. Holy shit! Oh my god! It is reaching that time, so maybe we'll do that real quick. Go meet up with Elden Lord. Hey Drew, you're my favorite male streamer. I love you. I love you too. My favorite female streamer is Qua. That's fair. Acts pretty great. Oh, that. Yeah, you swayed you otherwise. Okay, I would have never found this without looking it up. He's down there. See the smoke. Okay, rude. Can you still hit me? No, okay. Hey, man.
What are you looking at? Oh, you again, is it? Perfect bloody timing, actually. I got crab. Cooked up fresh.
You should probably know.
Hey, there's something I should probably tell you. You heard of the Dung Eater? He's a madman. Has it out for everyone. Curses them. Goes round in his rank armor and all. You see him, though. Stay, well, away. I was in the same jail as him once, so I know firsthand. He's a god-forsaken monster. Not just some petty thug like me. He's a killer. Kills people and curses the souls. Does all sort of shit to the corpses to keep them cursed forever. I ain't seen nothing more disgusting in all my years. I ain't ever been more scared neither. Rooted to the bloody spot while he did that to my friend.
Well, him and the Dung Eater have a history, but now that we're buddy, now I can buy crab. You can move up crab. Now, can I make crab?
Someone with a taste for crab I couldn't trust. You've got a real thing here, eh? And it's only getting better. Marika's tits. You must be hungry.
Erica's tits. Now, I don't know if I can make crab available for you guys. I doubt it. Like I said, things level, so it is possible that that you guys just have access to it already. But yeah, nah, it says boiled prawn, so I can't do it. That's fine. Crab redeem, I can't. I don't think it exists. That's okay. Okay. I just wanted you guys to get to see that guy because he's up there for one of my favorite NPCs. I just would have never found him here. This is such like a ridiculous area to put him, but you know, it is what it is. All right. Where's this go? Hey, Dusa. I love you. Mwah. Interesting. You can't break that. Which means there's something bigger here. Interesting. Oh. No, thank you. I don't think. I think this is a grave or something. I'll mark it on my map that this is here, but we're not doing this right now. Oh, hi, Rune Bear. Am I a kite? Huh? Okay, so now that we've done that, we met up with him. Let's go back to here one more time. And, I know it's late, but I'm an addict. Make our way back down to the street. We're not going to fight this guy yet. We're going to save this for next stream of this, which will be Saturday. We have no event on this week, other than streaming our usual, so. We're not going to fight this guy yet. We'll do that next time. Over here, I'm still looking for the thing that I need. Hey, guys. This isn't it either. Okay, that's weird. Guys, stop cornering me, okay? This isn't cool. Maybe it's out this way. This is leading towards, there's a bunch of misbegotten out here. Interesting. I don't know why that didn't work. The 12 hours on the 18th at 9 p.m. EST. You can see the exact scheduling of that in the Discord. I don't know why the command didn't work. It should have. Oh. The end of stream. I'll remember. I'll fix it after. I always forget to drink water during these streams. During Elden Ring. I'm in my Duffy, so I just get comfortable in relation to it. Oh! You're in your what? My Duffy? Well, I'm over here now, but I didn't necessarily want to be. Ooh. Yeah, I found it. Maybe I didn't. Oh, I see where I am. What on the earth is a Duffy? It's a saying. I'm in my Duffy. Just saying. It's a thing that people say. I'm not crazy. It's like you're in the zone. Doing all this for a reason. Avoiding these people for a reason. But I'm not sure if it's the right reason. And again, I don't remember. Hey guys. Excuse me. Pardon me. Is it an Australian thing? I don't know. Isn't what I wanted. Yeah, this might have to be a thing that waits till next time. Redeemed skin color blue, but I don't know if it ever happened. Maybe it's a Midwest thing. I think the first person that I ever heard say it was from California. 'Cause I think I picked it up from a podcast group I watched. So. Did not happen. Okay, I'll refund you. Well, that's fine. This is gonna have to be something that waits till next time because I don't remember where it is, and I'm tired. I hear that I'm talking less because I'm tired. And I got work to do. I'll be back on the 18th for the 12-hour. I'm going on a cruise tomorrow. Where's the cruise going? And also, for the VOD watchers, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this stream. I hope you had a good time. I love you. And good night. Mwah!